Okay, so I was on Twitter the other day, and I read this tweet. It said something along the lines of, when will America take the guns away from, quote, right-wing extremists? Oddly enough, this is probably one of the same people who supports licensing and registration. You know why? This isn't the first time I've seen something like that being commented on, or seen a comment like that being typed up. It's not the first time I've heard somebody make a statement like that. And usually those very same people have always been in favor of licensing and registration. And then they wonder why people oppose them. Well, let me ask you this. Honest to God question. You're talking about taking away firearms from, quote, right-wing extremists, and most of you people who use that term classify just about everybody who doesn't agree with you as a right-wing extremist. Is it any shock to you why people would oppose your licensing and registration scheme? Especially considering the fact that there are, a lot of us who have either been outside the U.S. before, in countries that have done that and seen how that worked out for them. Or, there are those of us who've read about it. So is it any shock to you why there's a significant population in this U.S. that's very much opposed to requiring a license to own a firearm and requiring those firearms to be registered? And this goes for everybody who's in favor of, quote, licensing and registration. Have you ever looked at some of the things you said to people? I mean, you make these comments like, well, the safety of America depends on us disarming these, quote, right-wing extremists. Let me get this straight. You're going to ignore the rights. That's what's viewed as in our country as a right to own a firearm. You're going to automatically ignore those rights just because somebody doesn't agree with you. Is there anything more totalitarian than that? Is there anything more authoritarian than that? I'll leave that on you proponents of licensing and registration to try to figure out yourselves. Well, the rest of us, we've already got it pretty well figured out. All right, y'all take her easy out there.